Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Big Air 01 coming at you with another video. I've got a video here today that I'm gonna do on my new double eagle boat that I bought for my family so that we can go out fishing in the ocean a lot better. So in this video I'm just gonna give you a rundown in the specs and some of the things I got when I purchased this boat, and then we'll do a sea run at the end to show you how this boat runs. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Okay, so we'll start with the trailer. It's an easy loader trailer. I think it's rated for about 2,500 pounds. It came with the Surge hydraulic brakes. So basically when you hit the brakes, it sends hydraulic fluid back to the brakes here and it assists in braking. Going further with that, we've got these oil bath bearings, which are pretty sweet because, you know, they're not like a simple grease bearing, and less likely probably to seize up as long as you do your maintenance. The trailer's all LED lights, as you can see. It came with some rollers. You know, this is a 2008 trailer. This gentleman that I purchased it off of definitely kept it very, very nice and was well looked after. So, but as you can see, I mean, even looking at the bottom of the hull, his boat was pretty clean. So it came with a manual winch. That's basically pretty standard with a lot of these boats these sizes. Also came with a little roller jack that you can help move around while you're storing it. It comes with these hydraulic surge brakes, and so to be able to back up, you have to remove this piece, this cap here, when you're backing up, so that basically when you're backing up, it doesn't apply the brakes and it locks up on you. So this is a 2008 17.6 double eagle. The guy that owned it was the only owner, and he looked after it very well. As you can see, I'll show you the interior in a little bit, but basically these boats are meant for fishing. It is a runabout fiberglass boat. In total length, it's 17 feet 1 inch. That's the total length of the boat itself. It came with a 90 horse Mariner, which is a 2-stroke. The motor is a 1994 motor. I'm not too thrilled about the 2-stroke, but you know, it'll get us through this year and maybe the next few years anyhow. It didn't come with a kicker, so as you can see, I've got a little 5-horse Tohatsu right now. Again, that's a 2-stroke, and I want to kind of stay away from that. The problem with this type of transom mount is that if you have the tiller up over here, it can actually hit. So a lot of the different motors don't really work too well, but this one does right now, but it's not going to be forever. I'm going to basically get some sort of remote system potentially, or even just a proper motor. So this boat has a 20-inch transom on it, and the legs both motors right now are the long legs, so they're the 20-inch legs, but apparently you can put a short shaft trolling or kicker motor on there, and it should work fine. That's what was on there before, but the gentleman that sold it to me never gave me that with the boat. So but the total length is 17 foot 1. The beam on it is 7 foot 5 inches. I believe I went over the scales with this boat and did some measurements on the axle and the tongue weight. I actually unhooked it from it, and I was approximately 1,140 kilograms on the front, or on the axle, and it was only about 90 kilograms on on the tongue. So that's not too bad. 200 pounds on the tongue and about 2,400 pounds on the axle. That's with a lot of that was pretty empty. So what I liked about these boats is it's got a deep V to it. If you look, it is a fiberglass boat. It is in aluminum, but it's got quite a deep V, as you can see there. That was one of the reasons why I wanted it. I really wanted to get something that was good for fishing, stable in rough water, and you can see at the back there it's still got quite a bit of deep V, but it is kind of a wider boat than, let's say, a Hurston 17 foot in the same class at the back, so it will give it a bit of stability. When I bought it, it came with a 4-piece canopy. I don't have the back canopy on, but you can see it kind of buttons up all along the gunnel there and right over to the back on the well. So I just took it off, and the sides come off with the canopy on the top, and if you wanted to, you could just fold it down. Okay, so here we are, we're inside the boat. This boat was well maintained. It certainly had a very easy life. No cracking anywhere in the fiberglass or the gel coat. One of the things that I want to fix is this motor here. Being a 2-stroke, there's a tank on the inside over here that basically leaks a lot of oil. As you can see, it's leaking a little bit right there. I'm going to do a video on how I'm going to fix that. So stay tuned for that in the future. This boat seats 6 people. As you can see, I'm kind of walking to the front of the cabin here. Got the 2 seats in the back. Right now it's only got a single battery in there. I'm going to go to a 2-battery system with a shut-off and all that. I've got just an auxiliary fuel tank right now running for the kicker, and I do have a spare battery just tucked away in behind there, just in case I'm running the downriggers that you can see that are mounted. Well, I don't have them mounted right now, but you know, the mounts are there, and so just in case, you know, I need an extra battery for now. But I'm going to put a power switch again. I'm going to do a video on how I do that in the future. So obviously with 2-strokes, you got to mix your gas. It has an oil tank on the side of that Mariner, and then that one there are just pre-mixing this. But this model comes, if you can see right here, this is I believe it's a 99 liter gas tank. So it's kind of expensive to fill up, but not that bad really in the big scheme of things, because hopefully in the future I'll get into a nice little 115 4-stroke. These transoms are rated for a 150 horsepower motor, and I think they're just over 700 pounds weight capacity on the transom. Not 100% sure on the weight capacity, but just looking at some other boats, that was roughly what could be put on them. So eventually I'm going to get into a 115 Yamaha, and I'm going to get either 8 or a 9.9 kicker. So, and as you can see, it's already got the mounts for the steering. I've already hooked it up on that, so I've got the mount, so it's pretty easy to steer this boat. Okay, so looking from the back basically to the front, you can see that there's 2 sleeper seats on this side that fold down into a bed if you wanted to. It came with the cooler seat, which is really sweet for if you just have some smaller fish, you want to put it in there. It's really simple. You've got the captain's chair, of course you got your steering wheel, you've got your throttle and gear shifter up there. There's a glove box. It's a walk-through windshield, which is very, very sweet, because you can throw somebody up on the deck and they can help you kind of navigate or dock or whatever. It did come with some, like, you can throw some big salmon in there. It's a little dirty in there right now, but I'll clean that out. Pretty big storage right there. There's a storage up here in the front. It's got, you could put your downriggers in there if you wanted to. It goes right underneath the bow. It came with the HDS 7, I believe, from Lawrence, a compass, all these gauges. It came with the, I don't have the CB, but the CB mounts there, VHF radio. It's got a trim up and down, the total speed over ground, so a little speedometer. It's got a voltmeter, RPM gauge, fuel gauge, and a bunch of switches for your pump, wipers, and lights. He had a bunch of just cup holders. I'm not gonna do much. I'm trying not to stay away from drilling all these any more holes, but as you can see, it's got lots of storage on each side, both the same, and you could have some storage under there. Oh, it's even got a fuel filter is there to help separate the water. We also have some downriggers here that their mounts are here, and I don't have them on here right now, but they are electric. And I've got the plug-in down in there. It's hard to see, but it's basically right there. I've got my cannonball mounts put in there, both sides, and they both come out. So this boat is going to be fun for fishing, and you know, I've got lots of projects that I want to do. I do want to do a dual battery system, like I said there, with a automatic power switch. I want to put I'm going to show you how to fix your leaky oil tank that is on your motor. I'm going to put some rocket rod holders. All of these videos I'm going to do in the future, and maybe we'll do some sea runs, or maybe if you guys are interested and you want to see some fish being caught, let me know in the comment section down below. That'd be amazing, and we'll try to figure out something that would work for that. Okay, so the last part of the video, like I promised, we'll take it out in the ocean, and maybe we'll do some just see how it sits in the water, and basically just see how the motors run. Alright guys, here we are, we're out in the boat. Nice beautiful day. We got my good buddy here, Toolman Taylor, driving the boat for me. I'll put a link in the description to his channel. He's got some great videos on his own boats and do-it-yourself kind of stuff. Great guy. Check out his channel. But here we are, we're out on the boat, we're fishing. With this boat so far on this week trip, we've probably caught about 12 fish or so. And we're just out here just trying to relax in the afternoon, and boat's been running really good. Had a good hour and a half run on that motor today out to the west coast, and it ran pretty good. And this thing's been this little 5-horse Kohatsu's been lasting pretty good this whole trip, so let's see if we can't get a fish. Alright guys, we got Toolman here on a fish. You don't know what it is. It might be a sockeye. It's hard to tell, but we're hoping it'll be a spring. So let's see what we got here.
Want me to net it myself?
No, I can do it. It might even be not very big.
Might be a call.
Yeah, it is a coal, I think, buddy. Yep, coal. That's a keeper. Alright guys, we just got a little coho in here. Nice and sleek. Look at that thing.
Hey, roll with it.
Be white gums and then
Black tongue?
yeah. Alright guys, we're just out. I only got the one last night, so I figured I'd share this morning. I didn't get a chance to do any action shots for this morning for some of the springs that I got. It's a beautiful morning, and that's my haul. It's about 8:45. We got about a 20 pounder there, a 15, and maybe a 16 there. We'll see. I guess we can weigh it, but that's my springs for the morning. About to go in, so I figured I'd do a quick ending. This boat has been pretty awesome, and I've been working like this video, definitely drop a like, subscribe. If you want to see more content in regards to the maybe some more fishing coming up, just drop a comment down below. Subscribe.